This new Atlantean deck is absolutely insane. Today we're going to be seeing the new Magic Atlantean Dread Replicator in action. Let's immediately dive in. You may have seen the Atlantean Magic deck in action before because it has been terrorizing Mythic for a very long time, but this new iteration also takes advantage of the Dread Replicator to help us facilitate the Francesca and Project Rise combo very easily. This deck has an insanely high win rate in Mythic, and the idea behind this deck is very simple. We play a lot of cheap creatures on the board that are very sticky and synergize very well with each other, and we are going to be playing Francesca with the help of the Dread Replicator to close out the game. This deck was very strong before the expansion, but since the addition of the Dread Replicator, we have another way to establish our win condition. So let's immediately head into some gameplay. This time we're playing against what looks to be a Rock Drake's deck. Judging by the God power, I am immediately going to throw my Crystal Sea Acolyte down on the board, and then I guess I'm ending my turn. Oh, it's not a Rock Drake's deck actually, wow. In which case I'm just going to deal 2 damage to my opponent, then I'm going to follow up with my Atlant Raptor. I am going to attack this, and then in all honesty I'm just going to use the extra mana to throw another creature down on the board, and I think getting another Atlant Raptor is kind of okay here. Pharaoh's Heirloom for my opponent. That's gonna be a trade, but that is okay. I'm going to play my Excavations Analyst here, and we are going to draw a Portable Fortress, that's very good. Then I think I'm actually going to play that. Or actually another Atlant Raptor, why not? Let me deal with this creature, then I'm dealing 2 more damage to my opponent. And guys, we have a steady board now. If we top deck Francesca now, we can basically win the game. Oh wow, my opponent is going to destroy their dragon immediately, and we might actually be playing against a very strong Death Dragon deck. Oh wow. Oh, we do have Francesca. Wait, do I summon Project Rise now? Or is that a little greedy? Since we can't win the game, if my opponent manages to deal with Project Rise, we can actually lose. But you know what, guys? I'm just going to take the risk. Let's attack our opponent directly, and then I am going to play my Atlant Forager here, and let's follow up with Francesca to deal 15 more damage to my opponent, which immediately means that they can no longer play Necronomics. They have to put this to sleep somehow. Yep, they're going to start with Target Power, and maybe they're going to follow up with Ceres. But is that going to be enough? That's okay, I think we just won the game. Just like that. Very fast and very efficiently. This time we're playing against the Magic Domain. Let's see if this is going to be a mirror matchup. My opponent is going to start with a Time Bomb. So it is a mirror matchup actually. And I think I need to play my Atlant Raptor here immediately to get rid of this creature. And now we have the tempo on the board since my opponent has to use their God power to get rid of that. Oh, or they can do the same. Yep, that also works. This puts me in a difficult spot because I really need to play my face-touched golem now. Oh, what? I have to ward this? That's crazy. But I can't really play those, so yep, I guess I'm warding this creature. Why not? Let's see what my opponent top decks now. Okay, that is okay, not the end of the world. So this is a mirror matchup. Oh, a direct attack. Okay, we'll take that, I guess. The Portable Fortress here is very good, because I can trade this creature, and then follow up with my Crystal Sea Acolyte, and then play another Crystal Sea Acolyte, and hopefully my Portable Fortress is going to be enough to keep my opponent at bay. Oh, this is going to have bleeds, but still not the end of the world. And an Undertow Striker as well. Oh, a diamond one. Oh, cool. Here's a Time Bomb for me. I think this is okay. Because I can get rid of that very easily. Then I am going to get rid of you, in all honesty. And then, guys, I could either attack my opponent directly or trade this creature. I think I'm actually going to trade this, as weird as this might seem, because this is going to make sure that my Time Bomb is going to stay alive, which is something that we really need for the next turn. Yep. Oh, come on, you have bleeds as well. That's unlucky. That's very unlucky. Okay, but at least we can play towards our mana curve very well this turn, because I can get the Enraged Ally from the Sanctum, and then I'm going to play another Time Bomb. And guys, we're heading towards the 6 mana mark, where I'm going to play my Dread Replicator. That's a little strong for my opponent, but they can't really play anything else, I guess. Or let's see. Oh no, how strong. I can play my Atlant Forager here. Let's actually get the Atlant Raptor, I don't mind that at all, on the next turn. Okay, so how do we make an efficient trade happen here? I mean, I can just use my God power on this, right? Then I'm attacking my opponent directly here. Then I am going to attack with my Time Bomb on this creature, and that's going to make sure that one of my creatures go down, at least one, actually. Oh, that is so unlucky, worst case scenario. I misplayed this a little bit, and it might end up costing us the game. We'll see. Okay, that's a strong creature for my opponent. Guys, I mean, we have to make a trade happen here. And then I'm just going to play my Dread Replicator without Dread touching him, actually. And we are going to hopefully summon a good Atlantean now. I mean, my opponent can just get rid of that with Target Power, so that's very, very unlucky. Oh, that's such a top deck, however. And the Gleam Weaver one of my opponent. That's okay, though. We have a Beam Sentry. I'm just going to play my Atlant Raptor here to get rid of you. Then I am going to throw my Beam Sentry down. Yeah, I think that's good. I am going to clear an Atlantean, then I'm going to take you, and then play you as well. And guys, I think we are winning this game. Let's summon another Atlantean. Okay, that's good. Yep, and the game is ours. Wow, that was too close for comfort, but now we are 2 wins in our weekend ranked games. This time we're playing against a war deck. I'm just going to start with my Beam Sentry, 2 mana for my opponent. They're going to play... Oh, that's strong. But we can get rid of that very, very easily, actually. Oh, an Atlant Raptor as well. That's great, I think. Let me just get rid of you. Then I'm dealing 3 more damage to my opponent, and I am really, really happy about that. My opponent is now going to take 3 more damage from this creature, which is so good. Whoa, that is so many creatures for my opponent. What the heck? I think the portable fortress here makes the most sense, and I can actually attack this now that I think about it. Or no. Let me also just use my God Power here. Let's get rid of you. Then I'm dealing 2 more damage to my opponent, and I am ending my turn. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Oh, what? My opponent is throwing everything at the kitchen sink on my portable fortress, which makes my life so good, which makes my life so happy, because now, yep, the game is over! I was just about to say that there is no chance that we're going to lose this game. What a phenomenal and fast win. We're playing against a war deck. The fact that I am going second makes me a little sad, but not too much. Yep, my opponent is going to start already with a very strong creature, in which case... I think I'm just going to use my Atlant Raptor to clear this. Yep, and now we have the lead on the board. There is a very strong Woodcutter, but still I'm just going to play my Dwarf Atlant here. Let's maintain the tempo. Okay, that's a strong creature for my opponent, but I'm going to follow up with a Portable Fortress. That is insanely good for me. And then a Crystal Sea Acolyte I think also makes sense. Let's deal 2 damage to my opponent. Guys, I think we're in a good spot, unless my opponent plays something very strong now. Okay, that's a strong creature. And they're going to get lucky by getting ward here. So how do we deal with that? I think I can play my Undertow Striker. Let's play Dimension Door to draw a card. Okay, Dwarf Atlant is good as well. But I think I'm going to keep that for another turn. Then I'm going to play my Scuttler Sentry here. And follow up with you as well. I am going to trade. And then I'm dealing 2 damage to my opponent. And that's that. And I really pray that my opponent doesn't find Twin Strike on their Cunning Challenger. Get unlucky, please. No, and Overwhelm as well. Wow. That is the worst case scenario, actually, for us. That is incredibly unlucky. Incredibly unlucky, guys. Because my opponent can clear so many creatures now. Oh, wow. That is incredibly terrible. Not even kidding. And they get Twin Strike again. Wow, imagine that. I guess I'm playing my Dwarf Atlant again, then I'm going to play you, and then I am going to take this frontline creature. That was so incredibly unlucky. I'm going to throw that on the board, let's trade this, and we still have a steady board. My opponent again has Twin Strike and Overkill, wow. God Bleeds as well. Yeah, guys, I think we're losing this game, if I'm being honest. Ouchie, ouchie as well. Yep, and another Woodcutter Rim for my opponent. There's a Scuttler Sentry. I can throw that down on the board. Let's deal 2 damage to you. Then I'm using my God Power. And do I ever play that? I think not, honestly. Since my opponent can clear this so easily. I'm just going to end my turn. Oh, wow. I guess this makes a lot of sense now. Let's foresee 2. That's going to be very useful. I don't want to get you on the next turn, for sure. So then I'm going to follow up with my Scuttler Sentry. I am going to use my God Power on this. And then I am attacking, always. Oh, another one. Yeah, I don't think we can realistically win this game anymore. But guys, it can happen. My opponent won a couple of coin flips and that's going to be enough for them to win the game. Let's give the thumbs up, let us concede. For the whole month of April, since we just launched the new Dread Awakening set in Gods Unchained, I'm going to be doing huge giveaways. This Sunday we are giving away 200 Gods tokens. And all you need to do to enter the giveaway is make a comment right now. Let me know what you think of this deck, let me know if you have been facing Atlantean's magic decks in your weekend ranked games. Guys, thank you so much for watching, I'll see you all tomorrow with a brand new deck idea. We have so many new decks to cover now with a new expansion. I'll see you all very soon.